In this video, we're gonna be taking a look at the Laptop Lifestyle Academy by Jake Tran. He shows you how you can land a $40 per hour work from your home, how he landed his dream job at 19 years old. This course is not about affiliate marketing. This course is not about online marketing, not about building your own projects. This course is about working for others completely remote so you can do it at home. Jake Tran will show you exactly how you can get the highest paying jobs. It doesn't matter if you have a college degree or not. Remote jobs are the future in the job market. Jake Tran specialized on this topic, which took him from having zero experience, no degree, no network, nothing, making twice as much as the average college graduate, dropping out of college, living a legit laptop lifestyle on his own terms 3 years before his peers even graduated. He can work from home, he can work from anywhere he wants, he has the flexibility to work on his own time, he doesn't have to drive in the office and earns way more than his colleagues. Here you can see a check from him that he got, and on his side you can also take a look at, for example, Tyler Powers, which is making $5,000 per month by working for Kevin David. Like you already see here, percentage of remote jobs, it's right now, basically it's not even actual, 2019, the percentage of remote jobs was 0.1 up to 0.2, and this will change drastically, especially in the current situation. Remote jobs are completely going up, and Jake Tran shows you how to land a great remote job. How do you systematically find out what remote job is best for you? How do you learn your remote job? And so on. We will take a look inside the course and I will show you what Jake Tran has to offer here. So let's go and let's look inside. So before we start, you can get the Laptop Lifestyle Academy via the link under the video, bonusbomber.com/laptop. Like you already see here, you will get my 5 arbitrage strategy additionally to the Laptop Lifestyle Academy by Jake Tran, where I exactly show you how I built one of the biggest Fiverr accounts out there, how I basically just outsourced services which I offered on Fiverr. So basically I offered a service for $50, let's say logo creation or search engine optimization services, and when somebody ordered this offer of mine, I just outsourced this work, paid somebody $20 to do this, and I just kept the arbitrage amount, which would be in this case $30. I will show you exactly how you can do that and how you can build a full-time freelancer business just by using these strategies. It's normally worth $399. You will get it for free in my Bonusbomber Bonus package. Just get the Laptop Lifestyle Academy from Jake Tran via the link under the video. You will also get my Amazon Kindle strategy, where I show you how you can use Amazon, one of the biggest websites out there, for selling Amazon Kindle ebooks and selling affiliate products over the Amazon Kindle store. So I will basically show you how you can list Kindle ebooks, put affiliate links inside these ebooks, rank for specific search terms, and make passive income with it. It's normally worth $199. You will get it completely for free in my Bonusbomber Bonus package. Just get the Laptop Lifestyle Academy from Jake Tran via the link under the video, bonusbomber.com/laptop, like you already see here, and you will get my Bonusbomber Bonus courses additionally. So let's not waste time, let's start and look inside the course. So here we are inside the Laptop Lifestyle Academy by Jake Tran, and yeah, I would say we will start with the first video, how he went from minimum wage to making $40 an hour from home as a web developer in under 9 months. So let's take a look at this first video. Let's go.
What is going on, everyone, and welcome to the Laptop Lifestyle community. I am so happy and grateful to have you guys here, and just want to congratulate you on taking the first step to really living the life that you want, because you are already way ahead of the average person, because the average person barely picks up a book within like a 12-month time span, let alone invest in the course. And I know you're super excited to learn everything from like which remote job should you get, which ones videos are most profitable and most in demand right now, how to craft an irresistible resume, how you should apply for jobs, the whole 9 yards. We're gonna go into it. Like every single thing that's in here, you guys are gonna get. But before we go into that, I just wanna emphasize that this is not some like half-ass mini course that's gonna upsell you to like a $997 course down the road. No, I have taken $997 courses, I've taken $1997 courses, I've taken $2,500 courses, and even like $2,500 per month mentorship programs. And I can guarantee you guys, like full confidence, full certainty that this course, I'm gonna put my all into it, all the information again in my head, into this course for you guys at a super affordable cost, like a fraction of what I paid for some courses. Because that is the kind of course that I love taking, where it's like super affordable and the instructor doesn't hold anything back and like try to upsell you later on. And just to remind you guys, you have lifetime access to this. You have like your entire lifetime to get through this course and land a remote job and start living that life that you want. It probably won't take your entire life though, I really hope not. And I will always be updating this course as I learn, like if something's missing or something needs to be updated. And by the time you're watching this video, there's probably a feedback pop-up on the bottom left of the screen where you can submit feedback so that I can review it. And if like a lot of people are saying like, we need this, I will make it for you guys. So keep that in mind, but the first thing that I want to get into is my backstory, like how I went from minimum wage to a $40 per hour remote web dev job at 19 years old within like 9 months. And this is not for me to like brag or anything. For people that know me in real life, I'm usually pretty modest, but I want to tell you guys this and share this with you guys so that you guys know where I'm coming from. And just for you guys to see just how much opportunity there is out there. There's so much opportunity for you guys to make good money and live life on your own terms. And also because quite frankly, if you're not sold on why you need a remote job, you guys need a remote job, you're not gonna go through this course, you're not gonna finish it, and you're not gonna take action, which is what I want. I want you guys to take action and land a remote job. So I'm 21 right now, but this all started back when I was 18 studying computer science at my local community college back in Arizona. And yeah, it was a very small community college, very like nonchalant, like not super fancy university or anything like that. It was very inexpensive. That's why I went there instead of going to ASU right away. And at the same time, I was a tutor, but it was really more of like a glorified tech support position at the community college. I worked in like the computer space where all the public computers were, and basically I would help people with like how to print something or like how to pull up Microsoft Word, and it was pretty damn awful. I was doing that part-time making minimum wage, and before that I was a Taekwondo instructor for like many years, and I was making like below minimum wage. Like I got paid a salary, and once you like divide it by the number of hours I would typically work, it was below minimum wage, and I was doing that for years. So yeah, no rich family, no connections, nothing like that. We came here when I was 2 back from Vietnam into Southern California, and then we moved to Arizona because California was too expensive. And yeah, looking back, I was pretty lost back then. I didn't have like a really clear idea of what I wanted to do back then. I just knew it involved like something with coding or computer science. The job, like I mentioned, was super draining. I felt like I was just wasting my life away because half the time you would just sit there doing nothing, or you would be helping someone on the phone, like how to submit a job application and like how to use Microsoft Word. It was a headache. I knew I needed something better, but I didn't really know what back then. I had heard of remote jobs, but I never put too much thought into it because I was a complete beginner. And to be honest, guys, I was the nerd of the class. I was the one in computer science class where I was answering all the questions, I was doing all the homework, doing more than I needed to because I just thought it was fun. I went above and beyond in all the class assignments. I actually read the textbook at home that we all paid for, which I was always really confused about, like why you wouldn't read the textbook if you paid for the course. And because of that enthusiasm and like how much I just love computer science, everyone knew me in that class. It was like a class of 30. And I would say I was one of the best in those classes. And when you're like that, when you come off ambitious and passionate and enthusiastic, you tend to make friends with like the other best students in the class. Your instructors like you, your professors like you build a relationship with them. And one of the people I became friends with, I learned later that he works at his dad's software company. And it turns out that at that time, his dad was looking to bring on another like junior developer to help them out at their company. And he figured since the company didn't want to pay for some college graduate computer science major like a shit ton of money every single year just to help them out here and there, he wanted his son to pick someone out in our computer science class that he thought would be a good fit to work for their company. And when you're in a position like my friend was, you know, you work for your dad and they're looking for someone to bring on, and it's your responsibility to pick someone really good to impress your dad, and you would be working with this person like one-on-one for a while, who are you gonna pick? Are you gonna go to like the lazy kid in class that like never does his homework and always asks for the homework and like sleeps in class? Or are you gonna go to like one of the best students in class that's always enthusiastic, that like over delivers already on just homework assignments, that you know would really love a developer job? And on top of that, you're already friends with him, you already know him, you already like him, and you already trust him. So that person, or just an average kid in class? Of course it's gonna be that person, which in this case was me. I was pretty surprised. I wasn't expecting some kind of job out of this kid. We were just friends. So I said yes, I submitted my resume. They seemed to like it. They wanted to schedule an interview with me. I think it was like a Wednesday after school finished. I drove to their place. And being that it was Wednesday right after school, I was super tired and sleepy. Once I got there, I was pretty uncomfortable. I was giving like short answers because I was really nervous. And I even dozed off part of the time. I'm pretty sure they noticed because it was pretty obvious. But somehow I came out there with a new job. And it was like they kind of just gave me the job. They kind of like knew that they were gonna hire me before I even got there. They just wanted to meet me. I think it was $12 an hour, and then they raised me to like $15 an hour around like a month later. But the coolest part for me was that it was remote. I didn't have to commute. I could work whenever I want on my own time. I knew exactly how many hours I wanted to put in and how many hours I didn't want to put in. And I was just so excited for my first real remote job. And it ended up being a really cool job and like just the right amount of difficulty for me, where I got to get my feet wet and got to get better and got to get like real life experience. The projects were pretty simple but still pretty challenging for me at the time. And a few months down the road, I was really loving working remotely, and it was something that I could see myself doing like long term. I didn't quit my tutoring job right away, but a cool thing that I did was that I would work on the remote job at my tutoring job. So I was technically making like $25 an hour at the time, and that was pretty cool. I was really sold on remote jobs. A few months later, as I started getting more comfortable with coding on like a real job, it started not to challenge me as much. And at that time, I just read the book Millionaire Fastlane, which it just like propelled me to be like obsessed over entrepreneurship. So I started doing a bunch of side projects. I got super into stock trading at the time, and I really wanted like a fast lane millionaire business. So I decided I would make a SaaS app, a software as a service app, for stock traders. I'm not gonna go into it too much here because it's just not relevant, but I picked up like a really cheap course on how to build a SaaS app with Python. It ended up being like a super good course. Maybe some of you guys are in it right now because I talk about it on this channel. Nick, the instructor, was amazing and he helped me out a ton. And I ended up with this like full-fledged SaaS app that I built all on my own. It was full of bugs. It was kind of like half built, and I had no paying users. I knew nothing about business at the time, but that course got me into full stack web development, and it got me a lot better at web development too. Fast forward a few more months, it's been like 8 to 9 months since I landed that first remote job, and my family was planning on moving to Houston. I had just wrapped up my second year of community college, and I really didn't want to go to university and waste all that money for a degree that I didn't want because I was just super into entrepreneurship at the time. So I used the excuse of moving to Houston to like not go to college for the next year so I would get my residency status to save money on university that I wasn't planning on going to anyways. I also figured since I was moving and I had built up my skills more to where I could justify making more than $15 per hour, I would start looking into other jobs out there, even though I still considered myself like a really big beginner. I was still pretty unconfident. But my reasoning was like the worst thing that could happen is that my applications would just be ignored. So why not? And 200 to 300 applications later, I got an email back from a company in Houston, which was pretty convenient. They gave me a few test questions to answer before they even thought about giving me like an interview or anything. So I left like 2 questions blank that were super hard. I remember one of them was like using recursion with SQL, which I've never done before. So I left that blank and just said like, I'm willing to learn this if you guys take me on. Lo and behold, I got a message back to schedule a online coding test with one of their managers. Did the coding test over Google Hangouts, and pretty much everything that could have went wrong went wrong. I came off like a complete idiot. I was so nervous. I was like shaking. My computer crashed like twice and I just completely bombed it. I was super mad at myself. I didn't hear back within a few days and I was looking at the company's website and it was in Houston. It looked like perfect, exactly what I was looking for. Me and my family were planning on going to Houston already like a week later to look at houses, so I just couldn't give it up. Emailed the guy again asking to meet up in person in Houston. That my computer crashed and the coding test wasn't a good representation of what I could do for the company, and I got a second chance. Fly out to Houston, did an interview with my future manager. It was like way easier than the freaking online interview. And again, just like the $15 per hour job, they kind of just like gave me the job like he was already gonna hire me before I even got to the interview. At the end, my manager said, "Can you send me your rate?" And I was like, "Just email you my hourly rate?" Yeah. Well, okay then. So I was super pumped, and over the next few days, I was looking up like average web dev salary rate in Houston, and I was so stressing over what I should send them because I didn't want to be underpaid, but I didn't want to come off like arrogant, knowing that I was a beginner. So what I think I did was I looked up the average web dev salary for Houston, divided it by like the full-time number of hours in a year, got the hourly rate, went a little bit below that at $40 per hour, and then sent that to them. Wrote in the email something along the lines of like, being that the average salary is like X, I think $40 per hour is pretty fair. Never heard back for the next few days. I was stressing, of course. Everyone that I was talking to, my parents, my friends, they said $40 per hour was way too high. You should have said something lower. I had all these mixed emotions, and then I get an email back asking to fill out my tax form. Never confirmed the $40 per hour, just sent me the tax form to fill out. I was like, holy shit. Did I get $40 per hour? And it was never confirmed. I just worked and got my first paycheck and it turned out to be $40 per hour. And for the longest time working at that job, I'm talking like months, I was so afraid they were gonna let me go because I just felt like such a beginner. I was asking all these questions. I felt like I was bothering them. They never gave me feedback on anything. But it turned out to be like the best thing that could happen to me. It was like the perfect dream remote web dev job that you would think about when you think about remote jobs. Great people, great managers, really easy to work with even though they never gave me feedback. And I am just super grateful that I had that opportunity and they were able to pay me $40 per hour. And looking back, it was because of these remote jobs that I actually had the time, the flexibility, the capital to build up my side hustles to a point where eventually I was able to transition out of working a remote job and run my 2 businesses today. And I just really want to get this point across that I would not be here sitting like talking in front of a camera to you guys today if it wasn't for just how amazing remote jobs are. If I never took that leap, if I never got the capital that these jobs provided, if I never got the skills and experience that these jobs gave me. And that is why I believe remote jobs are one of the best things that you can get for yourself, because it just opens up so many doors. It opens up so many options. It frees up so much time. It untethers you from an office, and most importantly, it allows you to prioritize life first instead of making money first. So whatever reason you want to go remote, maybe you're like me and you want to start a business eventually, or maybe you want to travel the world as a digital nomad, or you just want to spend more time with your friends and family. Whatever it is, today is the best day. You are living in the perfect time to get a remote job, and I'm gonna walk you through A to Z everything I did from the moment I got that first remote job, making $15 per hour from minimum wage, all the way to landing that $40 per hour one and onwards. And before we get into it, guys, go ahead and answer these 3 questions in the comments down below. Why you joined the Laptop Lifestyle Academy, why you want to go remote, and what remote position are you looking towards getting. Don't worry if you don't know the question of this answer, because we're gonna get into that really deep, but this is really just for me to get to know you guys and what your goals are and how I can best help you. And on top of that, there's just something really powerful about sharing your goals in a group of like-minded people. So before you move on, go ahead and answer these questions in the comments down below. Welcome to the Laptop Lifestyle Academy again, and let's go remote.
Yeah, Jake explained that perfectly. Basically, right now is the best time to work from home, to get a remote job. There are tons of remote jobs out there, and there will be even more in the next years. It's a way better way to work than, driving into an office, getting paid minimum wage. And yeah, he basically shows you here how you can learn a skill and how you can learn to monetize it. There are hundreds of new companies, marketers, coaches, and so on out there that are looking for remote workers, and Jake shows you how to apply to them, how to land a remote job, and even if you don't have any skill, how to learn these skills you need. So let's take a look at the next videos. You also have the possibility to recommend this program and earn the money back that the Laptop Lifestyle Academy cost you. Why remote and why now? Advantages of working remotely over on-site. Before you start, do this right now. Which is smarter, remote jobs or freelancing? Here basically Jake Tran gives you insights in his experiences. He has tried everything and he just shows you, what's the best. What if you don't have experience or a degree? First of all, you don't need any degree for these remote jobs. The degrees are, basically not necessary. If you have them, it's okay, but you don't need them. You can learn any skill yourself on the internet. You live in this and this country. Can I land a remote job? Basically, yes. Like the name already says, remote job. It doesn't matter if you're living in the USA, if you're living in Germany, if you're living in the Philippines, or if you're living anywhere in Asia, you can land a remote job from everywhere, from all over the world. What this program covers, how to get your money back from this course. Jake Tran shows you exactly how you can get the money back, how to 100% guarantee you always win in life, 3 tricks to nail this course, and introduce yourself. So then in the next module, he will show you why would someone want to hire me. One of the key points here is to know exactly what the employers are looking for and basically offer them exactly that. He will explain you what you have to know about this topic inside here, the number 1 factor that will make people hire you, exactly what are employers looking for, why would employers even want a beginner, and start doing this from now on. What remote job is best for you? There are tons of remote jobs out there. Here you will learn how to get the best remote job for you, how you can become a digital marketing assistant, how you can be a coder, how you can be a quality assurance tester, data science, and so on. So Jake is explaining all these different kinds of remote jobs out of there. Some of them need experience, but not a degree. Some of them you can do directly. So I have a lot of friends that are basically doing the social media manager, which you will not need a lot of experience for. You just, care about the Instagram, Facebook, and other social network profiles of the companies you're working for. And you can do that completely remote. Learning your remote job, how can you learn the skill? So basically, if you're looking into doing a coding or something, you can learn this remote job from home. Like I already said, you don't need a degree. You just have to have the skills so you can learn them. Skills pay the bills, like Jake already says here. College versus bootcamp versus online course versus self-taught. Which way does Jake prefer here? Kaizen. Here's how I approached learning web developer. How good do I have to be? And so on. The dreaded act of networking. How can you become a pro networker? Jake landed his dream job by networking. If you know the right people, you can get into the right positions. And networking is, a really important part of it. How can you do that? Jake shows you everything inside here. Best places to network and conclusion. The formula to crafting an irresistible resume. So how do you write your resume? How did he write his $40 an hour resume? How do you make your resume instantly pop? Should you worry about automated resume checkers and so on? He will show you exactly what's important for writing your resume here. My secret to applying for jobs, how to crush any interview, doesn't matter if it's online or if it's face-to-face. And then let's look at the second page. Like you already see here, there are more than 80 lessons in this course, so you will learn everything you need to get your dream job, how to not get fired, wrapping it up, bonuses, and additional bonus. So you will get basically a full stack developer course, free coding resources. If you want to be a coder or if you want to be a developer, you have the resources inside this course to learn this skill and yeah, then basically apply to a job and work in this field. And you don't need a college degree for it. Recommended sales course, recommended tech, recommended video gear, and so on. You will find all of that in the bonus section. So yeah, basically the Laptop Lifestyle Academy by Jake Tran is not a normal course. I've reviewed a lot of courses out there. Most of these courses teach you to build your own business. But you don't have to build your own business if you don't want to do it. If you just want to focus on one skill you have or one skill you can learn, you can also earn a lot of money. You can also work from everywhere you want. You can work at any time you want. And like Jake already says in this course, you can also land a dream job that, yeah, basically brings you $40 an hour, where you can earn $200, $300 every day by working a few hours a day. Remote jobs are becoming more and more, especially in the actual situation, in the current situation we are in right now. Remote jobs will, basically explode. If you have a skill that is valuable for someone else, or even if you don't have the skill, then you can learn it. A remote job is the best way if you want to keep your freedom, if you want to work from anywhere you want, if you want to work when you want, and so on. The Laptop Lifestyle Academy will show you how to learn the skill, how to land a dream job, and how to, keep the job. Yeah, so like I already said, you can get the Laptop Lifestyle Academy by Jake Tran via the link under the video, bonusbomber.com/laptop, like you already see here. And you will also get my Fiverr arbitrage strategy, where I show you how I built one of the biggest Fiverr accounts out there by just using Fiverr arbitrage. I offered services on Fiverr for, let's say, $50, paid someone else $20 to do this service, and I just kept the arbitrage amount, $30. It's normally worth $399. It's a complete video course where I show you how I built one of the biggest Fiverr accounts out there by using this strategy. You will get it completely for free when you get the Laptop Lifestyle Academy by Jake Tran via the link under the video. With the Fiverr arbitrage strategy alone, you can earn way more than a full-time income when you do it like I did. My Amazon Kindle strategy, where I show you how you can make money from the Amazon Kindle ebook store, not only by selling your ebooks, but also by linking affiliate products inside these ebooks to different affiliate offers. So basically, you can pay somebody to write the dog training ebook, and you can put affiliate links to a dog training course inside this book. I will show you exactly how I'm doing that. With this strategy alone, I'm earning more than $3,000 every month, completely passive. It's just a one-time work. You will get the Amazon Kindle strategy for free in my Bonusbomber Bonus package. Just get the Laptop Lifestyle Academy via the link under the video, bonusbomber.com/laptop, like you already see here. And you will not only get all of Jake's strategies, you will also get my bonus course. Just don't forget to write me an email to bonus@bonusbomber.com so that I know where I can send you the login details to my members area. If you have any questions, just hit the comment box below. I'm happy to answer all of your questions. I wish you a great day and great results with the Laptop Lifestyle Academy. Bye.